Say hi guys. I'm 1 month old. Oh, whoa. Woo. So welcome back to this video. This is gonna be my last postpartum update. I'll probably do maybe like a, I don't know, 6 month or a year postpartum. I don't know. We'll see. But also this is gonna be Callie's 1 month update. She turned 1 month yesterday. So I just want to talk about this past month and how she's doing and growing, and it's just crazy. So I'm gonna start with her. She currently, like I said, is 1 month, but she weighs like 11 pounds 7 ounces as of a couple days ago. So she's gained basically 3 pounds in a month, which is just crazy that she's grown that much in such a short amount of time. But it makes me happy. It's just good reassurance that she is getting enough to eat, because we are 100% breastfeeding still, and that's going pretty well. There have been a couple different struggles that I've had this past month. If you guys want like a breastfeeding video for me to go more in detail, I can. But basically, to like summarize it, I have an oversupply, which I'm not trying to like be like, oh, I have an oversupply and brag about it. It has come with pros and cons. I'm very thankful that I make enough milk for her and that I have a extra for when I go back to work that I've been able to store up. I've been able to store probably about 150 ounces. And again, I'm not saying that as a bragging thing. I'm more saying it just for like my documentation for when I look back for whenever we have more kids down the road. But it's kind of come with some issues with clogged ducts. I am having a little bit of issue with her latching on one side. Not latching, but she latches. It's just still causing me some discomfort. I've been going to lactation consultants. She's seen the baby chiropractor twice, and that has helped. She's getting enough to eat, which is the biggest thing. But I have a really fast letdown, so she's like getting waterboarded pretty much every time that she has latches on to eat, and so we've been working on that. But it's been going well as far as she's getting enough to eat. She latches on great. She loves the boobs, so there's no issue with that. But we have had a couple different struggles. So if you want a video on that, let me know. And I can talk more about what I've learned from the lactation consultant and kind of where we're at with breastfeeding as far as that goes. The other thing just to mention is that the two lactation consultants I've seen think she has a bit of a lip tie, but not a tongue tie, which apparently which apparently is unusual. And so I'm going to get a consult by an ENT, ear, nose, throat doctor, to just see, just to see if anything needs to be done by it, and we will see. That is kind of it as far as breastfeeding. Hey, you're being a little noisy in the video. You're being a little noisy in the video. Okay, she's gonna eat, of course. So what else is there? Oh, one more thing. She's eating about 3 to 4 ounces-ish per feed or so. At least when I took her to the lactation consultant and we weighed her before and after her feed, she took like 3.7 ounces, which is just crazy for, she's so tiny. So I don't know if she's drinking that every single feed or if that was just that one feed, but probably on average she's taking about 3 to 4 ounces. I get up with her through the night, and then Jesse will get up with her, my husband, if you don't know who Jesse is, in the morning, and I'll leave a bottle for her, and I just usually leave like between 2.5 and 3 ounces, and she'll usually drink most of that as well. Sometimes not all of it, but again, it kind of depends on how often she's eating. Anyways, I feel like I'm jumping all over. What else is there? Oh, sleep. Let's talk about sleep. So she's doing really well as far as, she definitely knows that when it's nighttime, she does go down easier as far as when I'm getting up through the night, she goes back to sleep pretty quickly afterwards. Whereas during the day, that's not so much the thing, but she still is waking up about every 2-ish to 3-ish hours through the night to feed, but again, she is going back to sleep pretty quickly afterwards. Like, she'll probably eat for about 10 minutes, I'll change her, I'll keep her upright for about 10-15 minutes, and she'll already usually be back to sleep, you know, after I'm done changing her right away. So she is doing well as far as that goes. Developmentally, so I've noticed about 3 weeks she started to kind of track us when we're close. So like if I'm up close to her face, like within a foot or two, and I'm talking to her and I move, she will follow me, which is super cute. Her neck strength is getting a lot better. She's able to hold her head up quite a bit, and then it kind of fatigues and she'll like drop it. So she doesn't have like 100% head control, but she definitely can hold her head up. We're not having to support it as much. Obviously we're still supporting it. One issue that we're having with her, and it's not really an issue, it's very common, we're having some like baby eczema or dry skin, and so we've been trying a couple things for that, and I've got a lot of recommendations from you guys, which has been helpful. But I definitely think it's more just baby related, weather related, rather than like my diet, because it kind of popped up at the same time the weather got really cool and dry, and we're in Arizona, so it's already dry enough here. So I've been trying lots of different things, but the pediatrician and everyone has said that it'll go away over time. There's nothing that I need to be doing as far as cutting anything out of my diet, because I know that can cause eczema, but I don't really think it's that. She doesn't seem to have any sensitivities to things that I'm eating as far as dairy or soy or eggs or anything like that. I haven't noticed her get super gassy or upset stomach after I eat any of those things. She will occasionally get gassy and stuff, but I don't think it's necessarily related to anything I ate. I don't know. We're just pretty much winging everything over here, so we don't really know. But she's doing great and she's a happy baby, and that's pretty much it. So I'll probably do a 2-month update with her. That's her next pediatrician appointment. She'll get her immunizations and we'll see how much she weighs then. We'll see, I think they measure how tall she is at that. I don't know, because she was 20.5 inches when she was born. I don't know what she is next. They haven't measured her. So we'll see. That's it for her. And then really quickly, just a little postpartum update on me. I don't feel like much has changed from the 2-week point. I haven't weighed myself, so I have no idea how much I weigh. Emotionally, I'm doing really, really well, and just occasionally feeling anxious or occasionally getting upset over things, but nothing that's like debilitating, if that makes sense. What else is there? Physically, I have my follow-up OB appointment for my 6 weeks in about 2 weeks, actually 2 weeks from today, I think. I don't know, about 2 weeks, and I'll find out how much I weigh. I will hopefully get the clearance to exercise, which I'm excited for. We've just been doing walks and stuff, but I really can't wait to exercise. The only pain or issue that I'm having is with my incision. I feel like when I sit up, sometimes, and not every single time, I just get a lot, like a sharp pain on the left side, but it's not even where my incision is, it's like 2 inches above. And the whole incision is very sensitive. It feels like I have a sunburn on my incision right now, and I know that's just like the nerves are reconnecting and stuff, but it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I think that is it. Sorry, this video is so spacey. It's hard when I'm like getting distracted and I'm tired. Anyways, if you guys have any more questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in our next video.